Hello everyone, today we're gonna take a look at this bootleg custom Mezco style Symbiote Spider-Man. So I got this figure from Aliexpress and I suppose the body underneath is a bootleg, that's why I call it a bootleg, but overall you can say it's a custom made figure. I will put the link in the description. So that has nothing to do with the Mezco Symbiote Spider-Man, this is totally own design, the suit and the head sculpt, so everything is different. So when we take a closer look at the head sculpt, as you can see, this looks more like a McFarlane style of a head, and the Mezco one had a different head sculpt. And the only downside of this head sculpt is somehow the eyes are purple, bluish, white, so it's not totally white. So in some angles it looks gray, but there's some blue, purple tone to it. So that's kind of strange. I don't know why they did that. Maybe like a shadow effect of a certain comic book drawing. I have no idea. But overall, the head sculpt is nice. Just the shape is a bit weird. But yeah, I mean, it's a comic style figure, so you can live with it. I sometimes like this designs which is unrealistic because it's a comic book art, of course. And I haven't tried different head sculpts if it fits here. The Mafex, the one didn't fit here, so I tried that, but the Marvel Legends could just sit there. I will show that later on. So basically, the costume is very flexible. I already owned the Mezco one before, so I don't have it yet to compare it, but so far it is much more articulated, as you can see. So you can make really nice poses. I don't know what the body underneath is, but it's certainly not a Marvel Legends or a Mezco body. So it has double jointed elbows, can bend really well, and you won't get damage on the suit. Like, it looks cracked here. It doesn't look well now. Yeah, I know, but it's, what can you do? It's a cloth costume, so, but once you put it back, it is completely like how it was before. As you can see, everything can go back to its position again. So it's a very thin material. It is certainly different than the Mezco one because the Mezco one was peeling off. I don't think this is gonna peel off because I feel like this is just like one thin tissue. The only issue it could be that maybe you're in a warm country and by the heat, it might break or something. But otherwise, it is more durable than the Mezco one. I have to say that. Mezco has to up their game, 100%. I also saw the new classic Spider-Man already having some issues on the costume, on the red parts. Really stretch marks, you see. As you see, you don't see any stretch marks in this figure. It's black, it's a bit hard to see, but maybe more on the light here. As you see, there is really nothing. You can move it as much as you want. It looks kind of cracked when you move it, but yeah, as you see, then everything is back to normal. So it comes with 4 sets of hands. I have here the open palm hands, and you also have here the web shooting place hole on the Symbiote Spider-Man. You didn't really have it like this, but it's nice that they sculpted something like that. And the stitching is visible, unfortunately, only on the one side. Here is kind of thick stitches, but on the other side somehow it's not much to see. So that's kind of strange, but maybe it had to be like that. So this is kind of annoying, but when you look here, it's totally fine. And the back logo is kind of not in the middle. I try to move it sometimes, but it goes to one side still. But overall, the printing is well, so this logo is really well printed here. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's also not cracking. It's like part of the costume completely, as you see. And the feet are kind of strange. So this is like shoes. It looks like Adidas or something, but it has the Symbiote Spider-Man logo, as you see underneath, but also here on the sides. So that's kind of weird and kind of too big. But you have toe articulation, that's nice. But yeah, as I said, I would be just happy with a regular feet. That's kind of weird that we have that kind of shoes. So changing the hands are easy. I'm not gonna do that now, but I will show you the hands that it comes with. So we got just regular fisted hands. They all have the sculpted web shooters. We got these piece hands. So that's a nice touch. And we got the regular web shooting hands. If it's not the Symbiote, if it's just black costume Spider-Man. And we got the thumbs up hands. But they don't have a space here to hold a web line or something. So that would have been nicer. And we don't get any web accessories or anything like that. But yeah, these are enough hands for a cheap figure. I have to say this is much cheaper than a Mezco figure. Like a half price almost. As I said, I will put the link in the description. And for the size of the figure, I have a Marvel Legends Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to compare. Let me put him in a straight pose so you can see how tall he is. So you can definitely have this figure with your Marvel Legends collection. As you can see, he's a bit taller than Tobey, but I think it fits well for a comic book Spider-Man. And I also have here Marvel Legends Iron Man just hanging out here. So as you can see, the Iron Man is a bit taller than him. So he's gonna be definitely good for a Marvel Legends or Mezco display even. So I can highly recommend this figure. And if you want to put Marvel Legends set sculpts on, you can certainly do that. So I will just pop this out. And it's easy to pop out. And you can just lay on the Peter Parker hat if you want. As you can see, you can put some sticky tack to make it stable there. So that looks very good there. And if you want the Secret Wars Marvel Legends, the retro Symbiote Spider-Man hand, this also fits well. To be honest, this looks very good because it's not as huge as the other one and you got the white eyes. So this was very well. So I can highly recommend this figure. See you in the next one.